our hearts beat.
Have you ever stepped out of a warm, soothing hot tub and felt like your mind was just a little clearer, your thoughts a bit sharper? It's not just your imagination. There's something magical about combining the relaxation of a hot tub soak with simple brain-boosting exercises that can keep your mind vibrant, especially after Armixty. I'm thrilled to share with you 7 practical tips that blend the comfort of hot tubs with mental exercises to help you stay sharp, focused, and energized. These aren't complicated tricks or expensive gadgets. They're straightforward, enjoyable habits you can weave into your routine to feel more alive and mentally agile. Let's dive into this journey together, starting with a few ideas that can make a big difference. Picture this. You're sinking into the warm, bubbling water of a hot tub, the kind of moment where your shoulders loosen and the world feels a little softer. That's the perfect setting to start our first tip, mindful breathing. Now, I know mindfulness might sound like something trendy you'd see on a yoga retreat, but hear me out. It's just about being present, right there in the moment, and it's incredibly powerful for your brain. When you're in the hot tub, the warmth naturally relaxes your body, which is the ideal time to focus on your breath. Try this. Close your eyes. Inhale deeply through your nose for a count of 4. Hold it for 4. Then exhale slowly through your mouth for 6. Repeat this for just a minute or 2. It's like giving your brain a mini vacation. Studies show that deep, intentional breathing increases oxygen flow to your brain, which can improve focus and even help with memory. I started doing this a few years ago, and I swear, those moments in the hot tub leave me feeling like I've hit a mental reset button. You can do this every time you soak, and it's so simple, you'll wonder why you didn't start sooner. Now, while you're in that relaxed state, let's layer on something else to keep your brain engaged. Our second tip, visualization exercises. This one's fun, and it's like a workout for your imagination. As you sit in the hot tub with the water gently massaging your back, picture a vivid scene in your mind. Maybe it's a walk through a forest with sunlight filtering through the trees, or a memory of a favorite vacation by the ocean. The key is to make it as detailed as possible. What do you see? What do you smell? Can you hear the waves or the birds? Spend a few minutes building this picture in your head. This isn't just daydreaming. It's a powerful way to strengthen your brain's ability to create and hold on to mental images, which is a skill that supports memory and problem solving. I love imagining my old childhood home, right down to the creaky porch swing. It's amazing how much sharper my mind feels after just a few minutes of this. You can pick a new scene each time or stick with one that feels comforting. The hot tub's warmth makes it easier to relax into this exercise, letting your brain flex its creative muscles without any pressure. Let's keep the momentum going with our third tip, which builds on that relaxed, focused state. Simple word games. You don't need a pen or paper, just your mind. While you're soaking, try this game. Pick a category, like fruits or cities, and see how many you can name in a minute. Or challenge yourself to come up with a word for every letter of the alphabet, like apple, banana, cherry, and so on. These little games are like push-ups for your brain, keeping your vocabulary sharp and your recall quick. I remember trying this with my sister during a hot tub session, and we ended up laughing so hard trying to think of a fruit that starts with X. Spoiler, we settled on xigua, which is apparently Chinese for watermelon. The point is, it's not about being perfect. It's about giving your brain a playful workout. The hot tub's relaxing environment takes away any stress, so you can enjoy these games without feeling like it's a chore. Plus, it's something you can do alone or with a friend, making those soak sessions even more fun. These first 3 tips, mindful breathing, visualization exercises, and word games, are all about using the hot tub's calming power to create a space where your brain can thrive. They're easy to start, don't require any fancy tools, and can fit into even a quick 15-minute soak. As you get comfortable with these, you'll notice how they not only sharpen your mind, but also make your hot tub time something you look forward to even more. Now, let's build on this foundation and explore a few more ways to combine the relaxation of your hot tub with exercises that keep your brain buzzing with clarity and energy. As you settle into the warm embrace of your hot tub, feeling that mental clarity from mindful breathing, vivid visualizations, and playful word games, It's like your brain is waking up in the best way. Those first steps we talked about set the stage, and now we're going to layer on a few more habits that make your soak time not just relaxing, but a real boost for your mind. Let's keep this journey going with 3 more practical tips that are easy to weave into your routine and will leave you feeling sharp and energized. Imagine you're in the hot tub, the jets humming softly, and you're ready to try something that feels a bit like a game, but does wonders for your brain's flexibility. Our 4th tip is about mental math. Don't worry, it's not about solving equations or dusting off your high school algebra. This is simple, fun number play that keeps your brain nimble. Try this. Pick a number, say 100, and subtract 7, then keep going. So 100, 93, 86, and so on. Or if you want to mix it up, double a number a few times. Start with 5, then 10, 20, 40. Do it for just a minute or two. The warm water makes it feel less like work and more like a challenge you're enjoying. I started doing this during my evening soaks, and I noticed I got quicker at it over time, which felt like a little victory. Mental math strengthens your working memory and problem-solving skills, and the hot tub's calming vibes make it the perfect place to practice without feeling overwhelmed. You can even make it a game with a partner. Take turns throwing out numbers and see who can keep up. Now that your brain's getting a workout, let's shift to something that feels a bit more creative and taps into your life's stories. Our 5th tip, storytelling practice. This one's about using the hot tub as a space to recall and retell memories, which is a fantastic way to boost your brain's narrative skills and memory retention. While you're soaking, pick a moment from your past, maybe a family holiday, your first job, or a funny moment with a friend. Spend a few minutes retelling it in your head, like you're sharing it with someone. Focus on the details. What was the weather like? Who was there? What made you laugh? If you're with someone in the hot tub, share the story out loud and let them share one back. I tried this with my husband, and we ended up swapping stories about our first date, laughing over how nervous we both were. It's not just fun. It's like a mental scrapbook that strengthens your ability to organize thoughts and recall details. The hot tub's warmth helps you relax into the memory, making it easier to dive deep into those moments without distractions. Let's round this out with our 6th tip, which brings a bit of rhythm and coordination into the mix. Gentle movement with counting. You might think movement in a hot tub is tricky, but this is subtle and brain-boosting. While you're in the water, try this. Lift one arm slowly out of the water, then lower it, counting each movement up to 10. Then switch to the other arm. Or if you're feeling a bit more adventurous, tap your fingers in a pattern, like thumb to index, thumb to middle, and so on, while counting each tap. The idea is to combine simple physical movement with counting, which engages both sides of your brain and improves coordination and focus. I started doing this after reading about how combining movement and numbers can help keep your brain sharp, and it's become a favorite part of my soak. It feels almost meditative, and the water's resistance makes the movement smooth and low impact. You can do this for just a few minutes, and it's like giving your brain and body a little teamwork exercise. These 3 tips, mental math, storytelling practice, and gentle movement with counting, build on that relaxed, focused state you're already cultivating in the hot tub. They're designed to be simple, engaging, and something you can look forward to. As you play with these ideas, you'll find your soak sessions becoming a powerful part of your day, not just for your body, but for your mind's clarity and spark. Let's keep this flow going and explore one final tip, plus a way to tie it all together, so you can make the most of every moment in that warm, bubbling oasis. Here you are, nestled in the warm, swirling waters of your hot tub, your mind humming from those mental math games, storytelling moments, and gentle movements that double as brain boosters. It's amazing how these simple habits transform a soak into something that leaves you feeling not just relaxed, but mentally alive. We've covered a lot of ground, and now it's time to wrap up with our final tip, one that ties everything together, and share some thoughts on how to make these practices a joyful part of your life. Let's dive into this last piece of the journey so you can step out of that hot tub feeling sharp, inspired, and ready to thrive. For our 7th tip, let's bring in something that feels like a treat for both your brain and your soul. Gratitude reflection. This one's about using the hot tub's calming atmosphere to focus on the good in your life, which research shows can sharpen your mental clarity and boost your mood. While you're soaking, take a few minutes to think of 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big. Maybe it's the warmth of the water, a kind word from a friend, or the way the sunset looked last night. Picture each one vividly and let yourself feel the warmth of that moment. If you want, say them out loud or just hold them in your mind. I started doing this during my evening soaks, and it's like a mental hug. It shifts my perspective and leaves me feeling lighter. Gratitude exercises strengthen your brain's ability to focus on positive patterns, which can improve memory and emotional resilience. The hot tub makes it easy to sink into this practice with no distractions, just you and a quiet moment to appreciate life's gifts. Try it next time you're in the water, and you'll be amazed at how such a simple habit can make your mind feel clearer and more connected. Now, as you think about all 7 of these tips, mindful breathing, visualization, word games, mental math, storytelling, gentle movement, and gratitude reflection, it's clear that your hot tub isn't just a place to unwind. It's a powerful space to keep your brain sharp and vibrant. Each of these habits is like a small, deliberate step, and together, they create a routine that can make a big difference in how you feel every day. The beauty is how easy they are to blend into your soak time. You don't need hours or fancy tools, just a few minutes, a warm tub, and a willingness to try something new. I've seen it in my own life. Those moments in the hot tub have become a highlight, not just for my body, but for my mind's energy and focus. It's like giving yourself a gift, one that keeps you feeling young and engaged, no matter your age. If you're wondering how to start, don't feel like you have to do all 7 tips at once. Pick 1 or 2 that feel fun to you, maybe the breathing or the gratitude reflection, and try them during your next soak. Once they feel natural, add another. The key is consistency, not perfection. Even a 10-minute soak a few times a week, paired with one of these exercises, can start to spark changes in how sharp and clear you feel. And the best part? These are things you can enjoy, not chores you have to check off a list. Think of your hot tub as your personal sanctuary, a place where you're not just relaxing, but actively nurturing your mind's strength and clarity. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What's your favorite way to unwind in a hot tub? Or which of these tips are you excited to try? Maybe you've got a brain-boosting trick of your own to share. Drop it below, because we're all in this together, learning how to live our best, most vibrant lives. If you found this helpful, give the video a thumbs up. It really helps spread the word. And if you want more ideas like this to stay sharp and energized, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss a thing. Your mind is powerful, and with a little care, it can stay that way for years to come. Here's to stepping out of that hot tub feeling refreshed, focused, and ready to embrace every day with a smile. Stay vibrant, stay sharp, and I'll see you in the next video.
We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young, it has just begun as she